Yesterday, I had one of the lowest days that I have had in a long time. I didn't know why I was so low, or let's say I had some idea as to why I was low, but I didn't really know what to do about it. And I think we all find ourselves in these positions every now and then. Which is why in today's video, I want to share with you all certain tips and tricks that you can use to uplift your mood on a low day without necessarily having to take therapy. So if you're ready, let's go. So what I started with yesterday was I was washing utensils, and that's when I was at the lowest, and then I started rehearsing everything that I was grateful for in that day. So I had filmed a couple of videos yesterday as well, so I said that I am grateful for that. I am grateful that everybody in my family is safe and healthy and sound, and I am grateful that I don't have to worry about where my next meal is going to come or whether or not I will have a home to live in. Now these things seem very much obvious when you say it that way, but if you take the moment to actually feel the gratitude for all these things, if you give a very heartfelt thanks to universe, to God, to fate, to luck, to whatever it is that you believe in, you will obviously and very automatically observe an improvement in your mood. So make it a practice, make it a habit to dedicate some time every day where you are giving thanks for the good things that you have. Now we don't mean to minimize the hardships or the troubles that you are going through, but all we are trying to do is we are trying to give you a cushion through the way of gratitude to process all those heavy things that may be contributing to your low mood. A great way to practice gratitude is also by trying and imagining what would happen if this particular thing were not true. So I asked myself, how would I be feeling right now if my mom or my dad had fallen sick and I was worried about that? And immediately, the moment I thought about it this way, I observed that I had so much gratitude for the fact that they were both happy and healthy as of today or as of yesterday. So gratitude, please do not undermine its effects. There has been so much research that actually pinpoints why the human brain responds so well to gratitude. And I will surely make a video on this, a separate video on this some other day. Then we have self-care. Now I know that this is a word that has been used so many times in the recent years, and I do think that self-care has different meanings for different people. But overarchingly, self-care essentially means giving some time to the activities that feed you joy, that really feed your soul. So these activities could definitely be the hobbies that you really find meaning from, or it could be really simple things like putting on lotion, putting on moisturizer, really decking up, making yourself feel better through that way. But please keep in mind that self-care can also sometimes be letting yourself cry. Letting yourself be sad could also be a form of self-care, because hey, we are not promoting toxic positivity through this video. We don't mean to tell you that you should always be happy and you should never be sad. So remember that sadness is a perfectly acceptable emotion, but using self-care again gives you the cushion to process all that sadness that you may be feeling. The next one that we have is engaging in physical activity. Each time you get up from your seat, you move from point A to point B, or when you give very dedicated time to some kind of physical activity, you automatically uplift your mood. And why that is because a lot of research has indicated that there is an increase in the positive hormones and neurotransmitters that secrete in your brain and body. To name a few, endorphins and serotonin are some of the most commonly seen neurotransmitters that increase any time when you exercise or you dance or you go out for a walk or you go out for a very difficult hike, or you do Zumba, or you just do yoga. So the best part about it is that you don't have to do anything that is fancy or that requires a lot of time. You can simply clear out some space in your house and just do 10 burpees. You meditate for a little while and you know, automatically you observe the changes that come along. Another really underrated thing to uplift your mood on a low day is reaching out for social support. Man is a social animal. This is a sentence that we all, like psychology students, have heard this so many times in our education. But man is a social person, is a social animal. So anytime where you feel low, make it a point to reach out to somebody who is close to you. It may be a text message, or it could be a long call, or if you can actually go and meet that person, nothing like it. But what happens is, whenever we are in a low mood, we tend to actually go into a shell. Like, even if we have the opportunities to go and meet people, we select not to, we choose not to. So don't do that. On the opposite side, go out and meet people. Maybe after meeting for half an hour, if you still feel that you want to be alone, surely then you can come back. But do give it a chance at least. And last but not the least, I have to say, this is hands down my favorite way to cheer myself up on a low day, is to watch something that's funny, is to induce humor and really have a hearty laugh. My go-to show that I usually watch is Tom and Jerry, because oh my god, like, I can just watch an episode of 10 minutes and I can notably feel an improvement in my mood. So laugh, watch something funny, talk to somebody who is funny, whatever floats your boat. But keep in mind that all these techniques are meant to be used in moderation. So we do not mean to give you the message here that only positive emotions are acceptable and no negative emotions should be accepted. On the contrary, the more you accept negative emotions, the lesser you feel their impact along a span of time. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I will be adding certain links to articles and videos that I have referenced for preparing for this video. So if you want further information, you can check that out. And if you ever feel that you need to talk to somebody, in spite of doing all these things, if you feel that you are stuck in a lull where days and weeks are going by in the same bad mood, on a low mood, then that could be a sign for something a little bit more serious. So nothing to worry, reach out to a licensed mental health practitioner. You can reach out to me as well. You have all my details in the video and I will help you out with whatever you may be feeling. So I'm your therapist Ishwarimarathe. Keep coming back to Aham Center for Therapy. We want to grow, we want to reach more people. So please help us in doing that. I will be back with the next video very soon. Take care. Bye bye.